Cool. All right, welcome in. So I thought news was gonna push us up. Bit of a weird day, to be honest. I was thinking we were gonna push up today up into the daily fair value gap. I still low-key kind of think we do, just based off the previous low SMT and then YM tapping into this daily fair value gap over here. So we do have a previous day low SMT with YM, and then only 1 hour we did sweep out this internal low, the 2 p.m. low from yesterday. So I want to see us move higher up to the Asia high and then potentially completing this 4-hour range, the 6 a.m. 4-hour candle from yesterday, and then going to that previous day high, just like how I explained in yesterday's recap and outlook. Definitely want to see that, but we have just been chilling around the monthly opening price. So we've just been hanging around right here. But I'd like to see, London high and Asia high get taken out because they're very nice relative equal highs here. So we just took this out here at news. So I'd like to see like the 5-minute change here above the 940 opening and then push up to the session highs and then potentially that 4-hour CRT high. That's what I'd like to see. Again, previous day low SMT with YM. As long as we hold this area, I think we'll be good. Yeah, we also have, I think, an SMT down here with, we also have this SMT right here with ES. Let me open up the chat here. NQ first is 37. Okay, let me check that out. Hold on, let me mark that out real quick. 37. Oh, up here. Nice. Okay. It's a small one, but you can see how it tapped it really good right there. Nice. Yeah, I'd pretty much just like to see a 5-minute change and this flip up. The 5-minute change is pretty much near the 1-minute change right here because we are forming a 15-minute range here. SMT manipulation wick again. So I'd like to see this change delivery, close above this candle, the 940 opening, flip the first presented, and then we can start heading towards those session highs, I think. Again, this high looks really good up here too. All right, we'll have to see what happens here though. YM previous day high. I like the previous day low SMT with YM. I really do like that. It's got about 10 minutes for this 4-hour candle to close. Where would you put the stop since the wick is huge? It's a good question. It just depends if we get, it just depends here. I'm still waiting for a closure above here, but if we were to get good displacement above here, I'd most likely enter in a fair value gap, or I'd most likely enter in a fair value gap. And if not, if we just get like displacement but no FEG, I'll probably just put it under a candle's low. Like for example, let's say this candle here turned bullish and it flipped over. I would execute and put my stop here, or even below the CE of this wick here. You could put your stop. So let's see what happens to see if we get that structure that we want. If not, then we just wait until something else forms. YM shorts were super clean at open. Okay, nice, Shawnee. Good shit. All right, Shawnee over here. Good stuff. Fuck yeah. Looks clean. Good shit. Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah, so the only thing I seen from overnight was the 3 p.m. SMT with ES and YM. So Asia swept out 3 p.m. high. We formed an SMT there, and then we just dumped overnight and in New York. Again, we're just pretty much in this range here on both ES and NQ. I'm curious to see if ES reaches the range low or not. We're just chilling in this 15-minute bearish fair value gap. Let me see something real quick. -2 lines up there. Five-minute doesn't look all that great, if I'm being honest. Just a lot of chops since 8:30. One hour either doesn't really look all that great. Is that a rejection block on the 4-hour on ES? Yes, it is. We're at the CE of it, right? We got a 30-minute unmitigated fair value gap below NQ. I wouldn't even want to see NQ get all the way down here, though. That's the thing. Because if we're playing by a range, right? This is range high, range low. We're in discount right now. So I'd like to see, I mean, after this sweep here, I'd like to see a positive reaction back higher. Now that we got all the news out of the way, right? I don't think there's any more news for today. Oh, we have 10 a.m. existing home sales, but that's not going to move the market crazy. Is Trump talking today? I don't know if he's talking today or not. He always is, but I don't think he is. Casino game yesterday, we got rinsed, bro. Never playing blackjack ever again in my life. Blackjack is such a slow burner game, bro, unless you know how to count cards. Tip the dealer, bro, it's a myth. That shit does nothing for you. I like playing Baccarat. Baccarat's super fun. Baccarat's way better. I don't know. Baccarat and crabs. Anyways, let's get back to the charts. Still really nothing here that I'm really liking. What's a 6-hour look like? All right, 6-hour CRT. Inside candle. Still 6 a.m. candles at range, bro, on the 4-hour and the 6-hour. If you're just looking at a singular candle, I mean, we've just been ranging in here, right? So want to see one of these extremes get taken out. Again, SMT with YM. So definitely want to see that previous day low SMT hold for us to go higher, but it's not showing any signs of this wanting to go higher. So let's go check out some other assets. Let's go check out gold real quick. Gold, what's gold looking like? Gold, oh my god, dude. Gold on the weekly and monthly, not super good. But let's see. Nice. Okay, so previous day high swept. 4 hours looking. It's looking all right. Did have a nice follow through here in the morning. Let's go peep EU. peep EU, GU, and DXY. All right, weekly. What do we have? We have remove drawings, remove drawings. Let's see, weekly SMT. What about DXY? So we have a bullish SMT with DXY. So bearish SMT on GU here. This thing is dropping to the sell side here. Don't really see a whole lot here either. Open low, damn. I don't really see a whole lot here either on Forex. Ew. Yeah, this is not looking all that great either. Not looking all that good either. Everything's just stuck in a range. Opinion on Simps breakup. He'll get through it. All right, never got the change. Never got confirmation of us going higher. So I'm assuming this shit just wants to go lower then. Yeah, this is a nasty close. Not a really ideal closure here. We pretty much just hit the 4-hour OB last night, SMT in there, and then it just dumped. That's pretty much what happened. I didn't want that to happen. I actually wanted us to go to the daily fair value gap first. But, you know, indices, sometimes it doesn't like doing that. Yeah, after a day like yesterday, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. All right, SMT, 6 a.m. low. Five minutes still looking like shit. Feels like one of those days where it's like super back and forth. I'd like to see a 15-minute change in the state here if we want to go higher. Give me the 15-minute change and I could slap that. Because right now there's no imbalances on the 15 going lower except for the 8 a.m. one, which ended up holding like a champ. But you can see ES, SMT at the new 4-hour open, and ES is about to get that change here. You just need to wait for it to close. NQ looks like it's going for it too. Or, sorry, YM. NQ does look like it's going to go for it though. So if we can get above 930, I think it's game for the session highs. I really do like these session highs, dude. These session highs are just super, 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 super clean. Like this is Asia high, that's London high. That's fire. It's super good. And then they're equal as well on ES. We're not perfectly equal, but they're relative. So I like that. I really do like that. Again, I was bullish since yesterday, so I'd like to see that play out. Daily fair value gap tap, and then tomorrow we could dump. Yeah, here we go. Silver bullet framework. Now that, yep, there we go. All right. 10 swept 9. ES is probably, yeah, ES is the strongest asset out of the 3 today. So maybe the focus may be on ES. Might be executing on ES here. Yeah, ES is on a rip here. Nice little SMT. Just gotta wait for this 15 minute to close. We got 10 minutes. But we are getting the, it looks like we're getting the CISD in the macro, so that's good. Okay. Look at the 1 minute. About it. $30 to 3 minute. This looks fire, actually. Entry probably would have been like right now. You have to wait for the 15 minute to close, correct? If you want to be safe, yeah. You can be a dog right now and just enter. It's up to you. You can be a motherfucking risk taker and just enter right now. I'm in 4 minis. That's wild. It's actually wild. Might have to mark it into this biddy. I like the 3 minute. 3 minutes to 30 minutes, really nice. Yeah, previous day on ES. Yeah, I mean, it's in close proximity to the CRT high. So I want to see why not. Yeah, ES is definitely looking a lot better. We got perfect equal highs right here. I just noticed that. $7 a.m. high with the 5 a.m. high. Perfecto. The stop's the tricky part. Yeah, the stop is the tricky part about this entry here. You could put a stop. I want to see this 5 minute get the change at least. If you get the 5 minute change right here in like 2 minutes, I'd like to see. Yeah, I'd like to see a change here. So the stop could go below. Could mark out this like OB here. Just put it under the CE of this, or you could even zoom in and put it at the, yeah. I mean that's, yeah, right here would be fine. Opening price of this candle. You can aim for all that. I mean that's still a fat risk reward. If you want more wiggle room, you could just put it a bit lower, like right here. Put that line up right there. I want to see a 5 minute change on NQ at least. But ES looks ready to go. Yeah, I mean, ES looks good. YM's ripping there. Is YM taking over? YM's neck and neck with ES right now. So YM's picking up speed here. I'm liking ES though. Yeah, ES is the favorable one. It's the stronger one. NQ's catching up. NQ's catching up. Low key, NQ is catching up. Low fucking key, man. It is catching up. Inverse first presented for value gap. Mark out manipulation move on what time frame? The 1 minute? Yeah, lines up perfectly up there to that CRT high. The 4 hour range high. Looks good, bro. I like the reaction here after the 9 or the 6 a.m. sweep here and 9 a.m. sweep. It's looking decent. Okay, so we got the 5 minute change on both assets. Wouldn't want to see it get below this little fair value gap here on the 5 minute if it does retrace into it. Got the 5 minute change right here. We are above 930. Like to see it hold right there and start moving higher. And 2 more minutes to close. I think we're gonna get the 15 as well. I don't want to see this range down here. I don't want to see this stay stuck right here. I don't want to see that. That's what I don't want to see. I want to see, if it wants to come back and tap it, that's perfectly fine right here. But I want to see a follow through. I want to see us start pushing up here. Even if it's a slow grind, whatever, I just want to see us start ripping higher towards these session highs. London high, Asia high. And then the final TP would be the CRT high. And then if you have runners, you know, daily fair value gap, whatever. But yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see follow through here on both assets. Don't want to see this stall. So just like how we're doing now. Nice. Want to see us close above this high as well. Minutes, a minute and 30. Yeah, we're definitely getting the 15-minute change. Probably gonna get left, bro. You just gotta market enter sometimes, dude. Just like how Mr. Thought was saying in the chat, and you just fucking slap the market order. You know, all my, pretty much like 95% of my entries are market orders. They're never limits. They're always market orders. Always see us close above this high with some good displacement. $6 p.m. Asia high, London high. See, I don't like that. I don't like that. Want to see us rip. Rippy, rippy, rippy. That's wild, that Groshi. That's crazy. See, I don't like that we didn't get any follow through above this high here. It's fine if this comes back down and taps it. I just don't want to see it get below this fair value gap no more. Like if we come, like this is the lowest that I'd want to see it goes right here. If we close below this, I'm out. Same with ES. Same exact scenario. I would only like to see it reach here and then push up. They're all kind of neck and neck with each other right now. They're all around the same percentage change. If we could flip the 15-minute gap on NQ, we should be sound. 15-minute gap. We already did. The main gap that was used to sweep these lows, we already flipped it. We already got the 15-minute change as well. So we have a 4-hour range here. So the target would be the 6 a.m. high, technically, which we're about to get on ES. But we're not going to TP there. We want to TP at the session highs because that's more important, right? That liquidity is way more important. What the fuck is going on outside? Let me doom scroll for a little bit while this goes. Oh, there's the equal highs on ES. Let's go to the session highs, and then we can go to the 350 high from yesterday. Nice. All right, this is the follow through that I want to see here. Just nice displacement up, just like that. Keep going. Keep on going. Keep on going, partner. Zephy, I don't know. I don't think I'd expect a drop from today. I think I would expect that tomorrow. Because remember what I said yesterday? I'd like to see us get to that daily fair value gap, form that daily range, and then tomorrow drop it with the news that we have tomorrow. So I'm expecting a bullish day from a massive... The last 2 days have been very, very bearish. Right, Tuesday and Wednesday have been expansion days to the downside. So it wouldn't be too far-fetched to expect some sort of retracement higher. And who knows? Yesterday could be low of week. So at least for NQ and ES, right? Not for YM, but for these two, it could be low of week. Just like how I explained in the outlook yesterday. I mean, you just got to wait and see. But I'm expecting higher. I'm expecting the daily fair value gap today. That's what I want. It's just these relative equal low swing points stresses me out. I need a bit more experience around it. Which ones? These right here? Are you talking about these? This one on NQ? Okay, so the reason why we don't need to take that, Zephy, is because we have SMT at that same low with ES, right? You mark out that same low on ES. You can see ES swept it. NQ doesn't need to necessarily sweep it. Plus, we have the previous day low SMT. Right, so you don't need to sweep this low because the other asset already swept it. Sure, we can come back and sweep these lows, but just from what I'm seeing here, I mean, a 15-minute change. We have 6 a.m., 10 a.m. SMT. I like this for higher. We just got to the monthly opening price again. Right, we're kind of stuck at that monthly opening on NQ. So we could find some sort of like resistance here potentially. Keep that in mind. We just tapped it right now. But I think ES is good to go higher. I like to see ES go higher. I have SMT up here as well. Yeah, also we have monthly important fair value gap that broke the highest. Maybe. Yep, exactly, Zeph. Exactly. See, bro, you already know it's good. You know it's good, Zeph. Good thing I got around you learning from the best. Appreciate it, bro. Hold on, what's 15-minute look like? Oh, 15-minute just swept out this high. Yeah, I don't want to see this come back down to here. I don't want to see this come back down to here, to this area down here. I want to see this keep pushing up. Because if we come back down here with displacement, like if we start displacing lower, closing below here, that would be a little more sus. I definitely want to see this follow through. Strong, too. Finish our day. Be done with the day before, 11 or 12, whatever it is. Just want to be done with the day. I want to see this follow through here. I don't want to see this start turning around. Let's go. 402 ticks. Let's go, Zeffy. Good shit. Good fucking stuff, man. Let's go. See, it's pushing up here. Yeah, you guys leave Dave alone, bro. That dude made 150 bands yesterday. He's chilling for the rest of the month. He's chilling. He made 150K yesterday, bro. Leave that man alone. Let that man rest, bro. Oh, man. Dago doesn't even know, bro. What the fuck? No, on 3 alpha accounts, Dago. Yeah, he made 150K. How is that even possible? He made 50K per account. Crazy ass Dave. He's a goat. Dave's a goat. I don't even think it was full porting, bro. I don't think you can full port on that alpha. I don't know. You gotta ask Dave. No, Dave made 50K per account. Even with a half like 50% split, bro, that's still 75,000 realized in profit, which is crazy. Which is absolutely insane. Question: in days like today, where I have my entry at the FEG, is it chasing if a market entry? Thinking no, it's not chasing. That's why I said, bro, you just slap the market enter. A lot of times those limits don't get hit. Remember, changing the state delivery is just confirmation. It's not. You could set a limit at it, but you're running the risk of it not to hit. But I always market enter all my shit. I never set limits, hardly ever. Are we rejecting the end dog? I don't like seeing this, bro. It's not what I wanted to see. I have a feeling this bitch is gonna dump hard. I don't like the way this is rejecting right now. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm pretty sure we do get up to these session highs, but I'm just not liking the reaction right here from this end dog. Again, I want to see it follow through. I don't want to see those lower time frame CISDs come in, because then that would just be a retracement. I don't want to get stuck in a retracement. What time frame was your guys' entry for that 10 a.m. reversal? Mine was the 5-minute. Even the 15-minute closure could have been fine. Yeah, market entered Gilb. Doesn't Jackson Hole like to mess around and do a lot of reversals? Yeah, it did in the backtesting. The 2 years that I backtested for it, it did. This one hasn't been so bad, but again, just expecting the worst, hoping for the best, you know? taking it day by day. I don't want to shoot for the stars on a week like this week. So, but I mean, pretty simple analysis for the last 2 days. Yesterday was fucking great. Today has been, it's been all right. But, you know, simple analysis, just waiting for a range to form. We got that range on the 4 hour, right? 9 a.m. or 6 a.m. 4 hour sweep. Nice SMT down here, SMT there, previous day low SMT. So everything's kind of pointing to higher here. Very nice relative equal highs for the session highs, which is very, very good, right? When you have 2 session highs like that. And then the 4 hour range that we've been in, and the 6 hour range as well. We have yeah, it's the same 6 a.m. range, right? And we're forming a range right here on the 6 hour right now. So everything's pointing for higher here. I am doing a market recap today, yeah. Anytime we go live, we will do a market recap. I think what you need to start doing, Gilb and OOM, is you guys need to just start market entering, because I see you guys always getting left behind. There you go, blasting through that. Let's go. That's what I like to see. I don't like to see that rejection. I like to see this follow through here. Very nice. Right at the midnight opening. Want to see us take those session highs, and then from those session highs, the CRT high all the way up here. And from there, daily fair value gap, previous day high, etc. if it wants to get to it. Should I hold a runner like a micro? Yeah, you can. Definitely can. I think NQ's flipping to the strongest one. Yep, NQ's the strongest one now. Yeah, Gilb, you need to start market entering, bro. I feel like that's just because it seems like you're just setting limits and getting left. Yeah, or wait for the retrace. That doesn't happen. Yep. Yeah, midnight opening is a good TP level if you want to TP here. If you got in down here and TP there, it's a very good TP level in my opinion. We just flipped the end dog. I want to see the end dog hold. Don't want to see it get back down below the monthly opening, below the end dog. Definitely want to see that hold there. Yeah, I don't want to see this flip down. Do not want to see that happen. I want to see this area hold right here. This specific area right here. I want to see this hold. I think I'll pass my first 100K Apex. Let's see. Nice. Just remember to trail your stop, bro, on those Apex accounts, because that trailing drawdown, the unrealized trailing drawdowns, is a bit tough. What is this? 1030 opening lower. Ooh. I feel like a lot of people really overcomplicated trading as a whole. That's what I feel like too. I feel like hella people just overcomplicate it. Don't like this rejection, bro. We completed the range high in the 4 hour. Don't like this drop lower here. I think yes might tap into the 15-minute gap. Thoughts on entering off that 15-minute? You could. I think it's a good entry. Time is at 10:30. I'm fucking starving, bro. I haven't eaten shit. I'm paying attention to YM 15-minute gap and ES 15-minute gap because obviously NQ doesn't really have anything besides the CISD on the 15-minute, but I don't want to see it come all the way, dude. I mean, it can. There's no problem for it to come all the way down here to the 9:30 opening, but would not want it to do that, especially if YM and ES tap their 15-minute gaps, which YM already did. And we left this failure swing up here on 10:15. We never swept the high, so the reversal doesn't really make sense. I think this is just a retracement to go higher. But I don't like the fact that it's engulfing this previous candle. It's not good. Did not like that at all. Top of that, we changed delivery on the 1 minute. I'm hoping this candle closes as a fat wick, like it has a massive wick, and then it just rips up. Just tap the 15-minute gap over here on ES. Oh, I got you, Sassy. I'll DM you. Oh my god, let me stand up, bro. Your standing desk comes in so clutch. God. Oh my gosh, this is so boring, bro. I'd have to retrace that much. God. Low SMT at the 10:15 low. Want to see a change in delivery on ES to go higher. If you get the 1 minute change on ES to go higher, I would slap that on ES. And this 15-minute gap. I think that'd be a good play. Oh my god. See you, Johnny. I overtraded and made myself whole. All right, soldier. We'll talk about it later, bro. I don't know. I personally don't like this deep of a retracement. We literally just rejected midnight. I still do think it gets up to the session highs. A lot of times these type of moves are like to knock out people that are chasing. Yeah, I fucking hate these deep retraces. 21 points. Again, it can come down and tap the CISD on the 15-minute. Like, that's no problem. But I didn't want to see that. I wanted to see a clean follow through. And honestly, this 1 hour is not the best, if I'm being honest. Did not want to see a retrace this much. Yeah, I didn't want to see this fucking come down this much. If it closes below that 5-minute, I'll probably just hop out. Take a small loss. Uh, 10:30, 1 hour close, 1 hour wicks concerning. All right, just tap the 15-minute CISD here. This is like the last point. Want to see it come back from here to push higher. I hate those candles, like these candles that just, like this candle closed strong, right? And then this candle just immediately dumps. It's so fucking annoying. At least sweep the high and then dump. You know what I mean? I hate these candles that do that. Because we didn't even get a sweep of the previous candle high over here on YM either. We just open lower, straight with no wick on ES. Straight open low, dump. And it dumped way too much. Oh, how many points is this? Fucking 89-point retrace. Just hit that 5-minute gap. $15-minute CISD on ES as well. Later, Jawad. Sounds good, bro. Right back to this 5-minute. Are we in discount this little range? We are in discount. We just hit discount right now. Yeah, silver bullet right here too. Yeah, nice, nice other confluence to pay attention to right here on this 5-minute. If it closes below the 5-minute, I'll probably hop out. Most likely hop out. How many more minutes till this closes? 2. I want to see this respect and go higher from here. All right, let's see. See if this holds or not. Bro, don't do Acons. No, don't do that. Don't do Acons. Do not do 8 contracts. That's insane size. So far, the CISD's holding, the gap's holding, which is good. That's what I want to see. Close back within the 15-minute range on NQ. Do we have the 1 minute CISD? Looks like we do. Did we close back on it on ES? No, we didn't. Okay. Watch for another sweep of the low here, potentially. Watch for another sweep right here. $10.45. I don't like the way this fucking 1 hour is closing, man. Fuck. I don't like the way that 1 hour is closing. Music stopped. Later, Roshi. Sounds good, bro. Peace. Going to the barber. Good shit. Well, while Price figures out what it wants to do, I'm going to doom scroll some Instagram Reels for a little bit. Bro, this dude's up for... That's crazy. Yeah, this is fucking boring. Bum, 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 bum. Guess I got lucky TPing at midnight. I fucking know it. You did, bro. Good shit, though. Still think overnight session highs are the draw on liquidity. It just makes no fucking sense for us to not take those out. Like, if we go all the way down to here to sweep out these lows, that shit would be horrible. I wouldn't even trade for the rest of the day. I wouldn't even want to be honest. Yeah, this is kind of like the last area that price has to hold for us to push higher. If not, then fuck, these lows could be the draw. I'd want this to hold though, if I'm being honest. 4 hours still looking pretty decent in this range. Hit a 4 hour gap here. Watch the sweep of this low, Gilb. It's what I was saying. Like, you gotta watch the sweep of this previous 15-minute low. Because ES didn't close within that same range, and neither did YM. So, could get an S&T here at this low. Like, ES sweeping that low. Still holding the gap and then pushing back higher. This is what I hate about trading in ranges, though. Is like, that's why I kept saying I wanted to see a follow through and not for it to retrace all the way back down here. Because a lot of times when you're trading in a range like this, when you get these retraces, they're pretty deep. They go back to discount of the range and then they'll come back up. And it's so annoying because you'll see setups for both sides, like for it to go higher to the range high and for it to go lower to the range low. And it just continues to range. And that's why it's best to wait for one of these sides to get taken out. But given this setup was decent, and I was thinking that the range high was the target because the overnight session highs are up here. Which again, anytime you have relative equal highs with overnight session being London and Asia, like that's a really good magnet on price. So I'm still betting on the fact that they take these out. And all of the assets haven't taken out even London high. Like YM didn't even reach London high yet. So I'm still betting on the fact that we reached the session highs. The question is when. I don't know. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, in my opinion. Hop off, then we will hit them. Oh man, probably. That's the funny thing is once I hop off, they probably will hit them. How much CP? What's CP? Don't ask, not good. Diddy's a fucking troll, dude. All right, I think I'm about to fucking get off. There's not much for me to do. I'm still in this. If it closes below that 5 minute, I'll hop out. But otherwise, I'm gonna stay in this until overnight session highs are taken. But hopefully you guys enjoy this session. Seems like a lot of people just hopped off too. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this session. I'm still looking for these overnight highs to get taken, so watch that. But if we reverse all the way back down here, I don't know. I don't know if I would like to trade the rest of the day. Maybe they save it for Friday if that's the case, if they do dump it. But I'm still confident in the fact that they take these out today. So hopefully we get to moving here in a second. But I think they do it once I get off of live. So so I'll get off of live, see what happens, see if the Johnny macro hits. But yeah. All right, guys. Peace out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this live session. I will catch you guys at the recap. All right. Peace, guys. Later. And look at that. It's fucking pumping when I announce that I'm getting off. That's crazy.